What's up? It's Rob Cressy, and what I want to talk about today is how to create your best year ever from a health and fitness standpoint. And the way that I'm going to do that is by sharing with you one key to creating that, a very simple 4-step process, and then 2 additional things that you can do very easily. So let's start at the top. The number one key for me to help you create your best year ever for fitness is to make it a lifestyle, because this becomes who you are. And I've got a lot of experience in this because I used to not be this person. So 15 years ago, I just got out of a serious relationship, and all of a sudden I was like, whoa, I'm back on the market. I got to start going back to the gym and working out. So what did I do? I created a going to the gym 5 days a week regimen, something that has stuck with me for the last 15 years. Why? Because I made fitness part of who I am. Yeah, I just wanted to look good so that I could meet girls. That was my why. But the way that I created that easily for myself was, this is who I am. I know why I'm doing this, but I'm showing up every single day and making it part of who I am because it is that important. And I'm someone who has never really played around with fad diets or going on and off things. I find it much easier and a lot more successful when you just make this who you are. So I encourage you to start from that place as you think about your fitness. Is how can I create fitness so that this is a lifestyle for me? So now let's get to the really good part. A very simple 4-step process for how you can create a lifestyle of fitness for you. Step number 1, I want you to write down the time that you are going to work out and commit to that, because uncertainty leads to inaction. And when you don't know when you're going to do something or what to do, you're more than likely to not do it. So just by simply saying, I'm going to work out at 7:12 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 8 p.m., whatever it is, you've just made a gigantic commitment to making that happen. Number 2, I would like you to ask yourself, how many days a week, ideally, would I love to work out? So for me, the answer is 5. So for the last 15 years, I worked out 5 days a week, every single week. And it made it a lot easier on myself and you as well when you say, all right, I know what time I'm working out and I know how many days a week that I'm working out. Very simple commitments right there, right? Number 3, what I want you to do now is to create a fitness menu. So I would love for you to write down as many different physical activities, things that you would do for fitness that you enjoy. So this could be going to the gym, running, yoga, Pilates, Peloton, playing basketball, golf, pickleball, you name it. And the reason that you want to create a menu is we know oftentimes doing the same thing over and over and over again can get stale. And if all of a sudden you stop liking doing it, then you're not as likely to stick to it. So it's no longer going to become a lifestyle for you. But instead, if you have a menu and at any day, if you're feeling a little bit of resistance, you just take your piece of paper and you look at your fitness menu and you say, you know what? I'm going to play basketball today because that's something that's physical fitness related and I enjoy doing it. And boom, this has taken out all the guesswork. Once again, uncertainty leads to inaction. We know what time we're going. We know how many days a week. And now we know, hey, here's a menu of things that I get to do. And then the last thing that I encourage you to do is to take a piece of paper and write down 2023 best year ever for my fitness. And put this in your bathroom or your bedroom or in your office, wherever it is that you're going to see it. And why in the world does this work? Because this becomes the power of intention. You set the intention by writing it down, and then the power of awareness. So for me, I have my piece of paper right next to my bed. So every morning when I wake up and every night when I go to bed, it says 2022 best year ever. And you can do the same for you on your fitness. And it's a very simple thing. None of the things that I just shared are complicated in the least bit. But this helps you stay consistent with what you're doing over and over and over again. So there's two other things that I will share that I also encourage you to think about. Number one, how much money am I spending every single month on health and fitness? And I like to ask this question because it's a very good barometer. If you said, Rob, the answer is zero, or Rob, the answer is $500, I can probably get a really good idea on how important fitness is for you. And is it part of your lifestyle? And it doesn't mean that money is the driver of this. I'm just giving you an alternative perspective. So I look at my own life right now, and I have a group training gym that I go to that's $260 a month. I've got a Peloton membership for my bike that's $40 a month. I spend about $70 a month on protein powder from First Form and an additional $30 a month on some green supplement. All totaled, I'm probably at about $400 a month that I spend and dedicate to my fitness. On top of that, I also spend $100 here and there on races. So for example, at the end of January, I'm running the Clearwater Half Marathon. So that also gets contributed to it. So when I look on a monthly basis, hey, how am I creating my best year ever from a fitness level? I can look monetarily and being like, hey man, you are investing on this. Awesome job. And then the last thing can be quantification. How are you tracking this? And for me, I make it so simple. I created a yearly habit tracker, which I now call my life optimizer, where I have a series of habits that I do every single day that contribute to myself being the best version of myself every single day. And one of them there is workout, and one below it is stretch. And every day that I work out or every day that I stretch, I just check the box and I get credit for doing so. And it's a very simple way for me to be accountable to my fitness while also being able to quantify it, because I can see, hey, what's my greatest streak for the number of days in a row, as well as how many days did I go this month and what percentage was that. And if you would love access to this habit tracker, I'll give it away to you for free. Go to robcressy.com/habit. So as I shared, this is oh so simple for you to create your best year ever for fitness. But the key is, number one, you have to want this and be committed to it. So remember, make this a lifestyle, create and commit to the time, pick the number of days of the week that you're going to work out, and then make sure you create your fitness menu. And last, write down that 2023 is going to be your best year ever from fitness. And when you do this, let me know. I would love to be a champion for you on your fitness journey. You can hit me up on all social media platforms at Rob Cressy. I would love to hear from you. Sending tons of good vibes your way.